dear families, Ring and Ori, participants. It is very difficult to say a few words about Avi Ori because Avi Ori is a very unique person and we can't really squeeze it to a few minutes. Nevertheless, I would like to just mention a few milestones. Actually, Avi Ori aimed to be an anesthesiologist. Unfortunately, in the war of 1973, he was captured and held in Egypt. So upon his return, the general surgeon of the IDF positioned him in the spinal cord unit in Sheba Medical Center. He did his residency from 74 to 79 with Professor Rafi Rosin, which is also a person to remembering our heritage. After he became a senior registrar, he went abroad to Stoke Mandeville. He did fellowship in New York in neuropsychology, and he was nominated in 1982 as the deputy director of the spinal cord unit in Sheba Medical Center. He served since 85 to 99 as the director of the spinal cord unit in Sheba Medical Center, after which he went and he actually developed the rehabilitation division in Lאות hospital. In 1988, Avi was nominated a professor in physical medicine and rehabilitation in the Sackler School of Medicine, Tel Aviv University. He did sabbaticals in the UK, in the USA, in Switzerland. Avi wrote 5 books, 9 chapters in books, many, more than 100 original articles, more than 60 reviews, case reports, but maybe the part that not all of you are aware of, Avi Ori is an icon in ethics and history of medicine, and he wrote more than 90 articles regarding these issues. Avi left his footprints in many fields, in the Ministry of Health, in many committees, national committees, in the university, in the Faculty of Medicine and Physiotherapy, in occupational therapy, where he served from 84 to 88 as the chair of the occupational therapy school. In the Ministry of Health, the Veteran Administration, as a consultant. He served in numerous national committees. He rose the problem, the issue, the pain of the PTSD, being aware with personal experience with his friends in the army. Avi participated in many humanitarian physical medicine and rehab missions to many countries. I will not mention all of them, but if I would like to summarize everything, because we are really short of time and it's impossible to really cover the very large scope of Avi Ori's activities, I would just mention that Avi is a medical doctor, he's a scientist, he was a teacher and a mentor, and I personally thank him for that because he was one of my most important and meaningful mentors. Avi is a humanist, an artist, he is a musician. You can see how he's playing his drums, and some of you had the opportunity to listen to him. Avi is a social activist, he is a historian, explorer, colleague, proud of his family, that is also proud of him, I guess. But above all, I will take the liberty to refer to you as a friend. I think this is the very essence of Avi Ori, a humble, modest person and friend to each and every one of us. So, not summarizing, but I think Avi Ori really deserves the award after Haim Ring. because Avi is an advocate for the disabled people all over the globe. We love you, Avi. Avi.
הפרחים לצה"ל.
Okay, thank you very much. May I say a few words? It's okay? Thank you very much for the honor of Family Ring. Acquaintance for 40 years, maybe. Idan, all the family, Shani, my dear family, colleagues, friends, and family Rosin, because Rafi Rosin was very important. Where here, Arnona, a very important person, was my mentor. And if I may say that during my student time as a medical student, the persons who really influenced me were Yeshayahu Leibovich, Yuda Fried, and Ezra Zohar, who died last year at the age of 93. But as a resident, as a doctor, I think Rafi Rosin, Tuli Steinbach, and many others at Sheba Medical Center, and in England, Sir Ludwig Goodman and Howard Rushkin in New York, made really me as I am today. Thank you, Aura, my secretary. She's here, Aura Weissman. When I came from captivity to Sheba Medical Center, to Tel HaShomer, she was one of the first to really saw me and hugged and entered me into the world of rehabilitation medicine. We shall continue our work. I feel just the beginning of my work. So thank you very much and hope you enjoy the meeting. And thank you again, the committee, the leaders of our community. Thank you again.